Alright, welcome back to another video from MBMRC. This is Brian. Before we get too far into today's video, as always, I'm going to go ahead and remind you guys to like the video if you wish and subscribe to the video. Also, leave any comments that you wish in the comment section below. We always appreciate reading those, and we try to get back with you as soon as we can. Also, today's video is basically just about how you should patronize and go ahead and take advantage of the local hobby shop that is around you guys. You know, there's a lot of things, you know, their adhesives, their coverings, even their batteries and chargers and all of those things. While they may be a little bit more expensive, you have the convenience of getting them the same day, which even Amazon Prime, as of now, does not offer. It's very important to go ahead and definitely use your consumer share wisely when it comes to your local hobby shop, and it's very important to represent your brick and mortar places locally. And if you don't know where they're at, feel free to reach out to us and we'll find them for you, because it's very important that you use these places. So like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and let us know about your local hobby shop. Maybe you got a good story about it. So thanks a lot. We appreciate it. Hit us up in the comments.
Hello, welcome back to another video from MBMRC. I'm Matt.
Marty, and today we're going to talk about local hobby shop finds. One thing is very important to us is to support our local hobby shop. So a lot of times that's where we'll go to buy our balsa wood, covering, as many things as we can get from our local hobby shop. We like to support them and keep them in business. That's very important to us that we do that. And oftentimes at our hobby shop, Aerotech Hobbies in North Canton, they have things hanging from the ceiling that are for sale. And we've bought a lot of different planes and engines and so forth that have been used or whatever. Well, walking in the other day when Matthew was getting wood for his adrenaline, this plane here was hanging up from the ceiling, and we both looked at each other and went, this is a must-have. It's very unusual. Matthew's going to get into what it is, but at any rate, we noticed it had a Sato 56 in it, looked brand new, got it home, tore it apart. The thing was literally like brand new, runs fantastic, and we're definitely going to put it to use. And Matthew can tell you what it is. And
this actually started off as plans. It was in Model Aviation in 1981. Brad Shepard is the designer of it. Its actual name is an SA-1 Chips, but its nickname is Chips Acro, AKRO. Like I said, it was plans first in 1981. You can still get the plans for this if you're interested in building it from AMA. It's plan number 337. I think in the late 90s, they started actually kitting this, and it was in Link Models. It's LINCK Models. It was out of Massachusetts. And I don't think they kitted us very long. But as far as what I seen on the inside, it looked like a really high quality kit.
It looked laser cut.
It was laser cut, so it had to be probably towards the end of the 90s there they was doing this. But it's not a fiberglass cowl. It's all plywood cowling. If he was to build this from the plans, that there you're gonna be building from plans, because Fiberglass Specialties does not have the cowl for this, and the canopy is gonna be extremely hard to find. But it's 13 inches long and it's 4 inches wide, so you might be able to maybe fit maybe SIG has a canopy that would fit it. Maybe like a 4-star 120 canopy might fit that. But that originally that canopy you're not gonna find. The guy that had this before me had all JR stuff in it. It still does. It has all the JR servos and that in it. It's got really nice Sullivan control horns on. They're the anodized, like aluminum style control horns, which I think I'm actually going to start buying because they look pretty cool. It's got a Dubro fuel filler in it, because you really can't get inside the cowl to fuel your engine up. Let's see, it's a 55-inch wingspan. It's tapered. It's supposed to be kind of like a sport aerobatic style airplane.
Yeah, we have not flown it yet. The most remarkable thing with this airplane is what he paid for it.
Yeah, I got this for $200 $200, and this 56
is worth that.
Yeah. The plane was built extremely well. The guy did a really good job on it. You can see the cowl cutout is one of the really hard things to do with an airplane. He did a really good job on that. I forgot to mention the price of the plans for this from AMA is $24 for the plans, which is not bad. It looks like the tail and that is all stick built. It's 1/4 inch. It looked like it had 1/8 inch light ply sides on it. It's all built up balsa back in here. Really heavy duty little airplane.
It is. It's very nice, and the guy did a fantastic job building it. We did have some. It originally had orange covering on the front leading edge and also on the tail. The problem was it was the old SIG Aero coat, and if you ever used that stuff, it never stuck real well. So it was coming off. So we peeled it off, and we put white where the orange was. So covering wise and that, it's still in relatively good shape. I'm guessing this was built somewhere in the mid to late 90s, and it was flown very little. Just judging by, tearing the engine down and taking a look at it, it was definitely didn't have much use on it. So we're gonna definitely get our use out of it. And of course it's Matthew's, but I'm sure that he won't be stingy enough not to let me at least give it a go once or twice.
The way that this comes all apart here is the canopy's held on. This guy has 3 nylon bolts on it. This here pops off, and it's got 2 wing bolts up front and 1 in the back. And then the wing pops off, and there's a lot of room inside there. Check the plans out on Amazon. They are on AMA. They have a new site now where you can kind of zoom in on the plans and check it out and see if you want to build it.
And by all means, again, it's very important to us. And if you have a local hobby shop, please support them and look out for the old brick and mortar hobby shops if you can. Appreciate it. And again, thanks again for watching the videos. Greatly appreciate it.
Thanks.
Need me to help you? try it today.
I think it come out. I was trying to get it kind of into it. That'll do it.
How's it knife edge? Try that and bring her in. I mean, it's 23 degrees out. Think you can get it in all right? I believe it. Yeah, you'll be all right. Not that. You got it.
All right, starting back here at the tail, he has Sullivan guide wires here. They still sell that kit there. It's on both sides. He's got it on the bottom. Kind of keep the shaking down on the tail a little bit. You can see the Sullivan control horns there. They still make those. Really nice. They're machined aluminum. And I'm guessing they work relatively smooth. I set it up in my radio and it seemed like they were pretty smooth. There's the canopy. That's how it pops off. You can see it's built very well. And then the wing comes off. And you can see inside the wing, or inside the fuselage, how he had everything kind of set up. Those are DS537 servos. And it looks like he has about a 6 to an 8 ounce fuel tank up front there. I threw in a fast receiver running on a 2S LiPo and a regulator. But you can see it laser cut. Yet again, if you was scratch building this from the plans, 4-star 40 gear would probably work on this. That's kind of what those look like, is 4-star 40 gear. This cowl comes off. It's got 2 bolts up front, 1 on the bottom. And you can access everything there. This whole side here stays on. But quite a bit of room in the cowl and in the fuselage there. You can kind of get the shape of the cowling there and how he has everything coming out there. Got the slime tube there for the 4-stroke and the needle coming out the bottom. But yeah, for $200, she ain't bad. That's why you gotta shop at your local hobby shop and pick up some deals, and maybe some of the glues and things that you use are, odds are, they're probably cheaper there, and you can get it the same day than you can online. But there she is. You can see how she's built, and maybe you want to build one of these.